shunting the electricity in such a way that all of our transformers burn out across America. Now, we have no electricity. How do you repair it? I don't know. All of our repair tools are electrically operated. Everything goes south. We don't have any electricity to run the plants to create the food and can them and ship them so that we can eat. We don't have the electricity to create fuel from raw oil. We have nothing to run our cars on. We have no lights, we have no heat. Hospitals are down. We have no emergency services. Think about it. Now, there's no nuclear war that could ever achieve that. There would always be pockets of we would still have something, but no.
So if you were running for office, let's just say you ran for office and you got elected over Trump, okay? You're president. What are you doing to make sure that doesn't happen?
Well, number one, I have no intention of ever getting elected, no one in their right mind. I mean, I could never get elected president. However, running on the Libertarian platform, it gave me a forum that allowed me to speak and to tell what I think the problems in America are. And that's all I asked for, and that's what I achieved. But boy, if I was in Trump's position, I wouldn't have a clue.
I mean, you wouldn't have a clue.
I wouldn't. And here's why. It is so.
I mean, I saw you when you were talking about this. It sounded like you were pretty. You said, and I think you were speaking to. Was it Larry? It wasn't Larry King. It was somebody from Fox. You were speaking. You said, "Look, I'm not just running because I'm running. I'm running because I really feel this is an important issue with cyber war, and I feel I know what it takes to be able to help, improve this situation." So,
well, we're talking about one thing. That's cyber war itself. Yeah. Number one, I would fire every technician in the U.S. government because, hang on, every government agency in every country in the world becomes a magnet for people who want stability, want continuity, want security. These aren't the people who design new, creative, innovative systems. No, they're the people that maintain the status quo. Well, the status quo is all fucked up. So no, we number one, get rid of everybody. Now that's going to be very hard. Number two, restructure. I would go out and I would go to places like Defcon, where all the hackers go to conventions, put up a U.S. government booth saying we're hiring, all right? And I'd hire the people that we're trying to fight.
And they don't look like government employees. These guys they have a complete different look.
And they demand to smoke weed on the job, and and they have mohawks and pierced tongues, and that's.
But they know what they're doing.
Yeah, I could care what people look like or how they act if they can do the job, and so that's not going to happen either. I mean, it's one thing to say I'm Larry King, or yes, I know what to do, but in reality, I mean, that's politics. That's the ability for people to go, oh, I want to listen to what he says next. But in reality, it's a morass of intertwined tiny evils. The tiny evils of Google and Facebook, we call them evils. The fact that we have no privacy, the fact that people are spying, the fact that the hackers can get into anything and steal what they want, the fact that our financial system is very fragile in terms of if hackers really wanted to attack America, a couple of thousand could bring us down financially. Why don't they? Well, we probably have the ability to do the same thing to them. But no, this is, we have let things get out of control, and we've done it because we are lazy. We are, why do we accept smartphones that have the capacity to find my location, turn on my camera, turn on my microphone, look at my contacts, see who I last called, find out what I'm buying on Amazon or what have you. Why do we accept that? Because this makes our life easy. So you want to make your life easier? You probably don't remember a time where phone numbers were in your head. Mm-hmm. What was your grandmother's phone number? You knew it right off the bat. Do you know anybody's phone number now other than your own and maybe your wife's?
I'm a math guy, so for me I do, but most people don't. I fully understand what you're saying.
Yeah, but
I agree with you.
For most people, they just go in the contacts and they click the name. And so that is a great boon, it makes life easier. Well, nothing's free again. What do you think that costs us?
Let me ask you this. Do you think we're going to, so first of all, before me even asking this, do you think the election still is being controlled by the people voting? So do you think we voted for, or is there enough opportunity for manipulation?
I'm on camera, and I don't want the feds busting down my door. But no, I don't think we do control who gets into office. I think we are deluding ourselves if we think that the voting booths, the unions, the local people who control the voting process. Do you think that if that is truly, absolutely 100% secure, honest, and not tamperable with? I am sorry, you're absolutely wrong. And so if it can be tampered with, if it can be in any way manipulated, then it will be. This is human nature. So to think again that we actually have control and we're electing our presidents, you might question that. If I were you, I would seriously question the reality of our voting system.
At this pace that we're going, do you think we're going to get to a point where a 35-year-old person or 36-year-old person is going to end up becoming a president because they have a better, easier way of, what do you call it? They have an easier way of, keywords, advertising, putting ads out there, and they get the word out, and then boom, I got a 36-year-old president because he knows how to be in the face more than somebody else does.
What is Donald Trump doing now? What is his main tool for communicating with America? Used to be the media. You call in, have a news conference. No, what is it? He tweets something. He tweets something. Anybody with 25 million followers on anything, whether it's Facebook or Twitter or you name it, good Lord, you have tremendous power and you have tremendous influence because you have the ear of your followers. So of course this can happen.
So do you think we're going in the direction of the person that has the most followers ends up becoming a president and has the most influence?
It might be. It might be.
Wow.
It might be. We no longer reach the point where we're voting. We go, let's count. Okay, so-and-so's got 131 million, then you're the president.
Wow. So then what's the...
I'm being facetious.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. No.
But not really, and to some degree, can you not see that this is a possibility?
So would that mean that we would need to possibly reconsider our voting system if that's the direction we're going? Because somebody that has more reach, has a bigger voice that can get to a bigger platform, even though somebody else has more sound values that's going to help protect the country better?
I don't think we will actually reach that point because before then, all of our voting will become electronic.
Okay.
Computer control. At that point, it's the programmer who programs these computers that will choose our presidents. I'm telling you the truth.
I mean, that's a concern, though, John.
No, please, God, see the truth of this, because these are complex systems designed by hundreds or sometimes thousands of people. The man or woman who understands the internals, the connections, the subroutines, the flow of logic, the most. You can put anything you want in there. It can't be discovered. It is too complex, way too complex. They're called back doors for hackers. For this, I don't know what you would call it, but you could put in there something where you, thank you, Jimmy, where you say, okay, well, we're going to decide who we want to have president, and when voting comes, I'm just going to tell all my machines, give 51% to this person and 49% to that person. Do you know how trivial that would be?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if that's the direction we're going to right now, where the person with the biggest following ends up winning, then there may be a time that we need to reconsider ways. And by the way, just out of curiosity, how do you feel it's just so the viewer knows and I know, how do you feel about Trump as a president himself?
I like Trump.
Okay, got it. So you're not saying anything we're indirect.